fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse I'm emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I could taste it, wanted away from everything I've been chasing, I'm honest, and I promise that I got this, I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting, I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious, you got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must beware. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot.
Never goes smoothly. This never goes up. Nope. Okay, there we go. StreamYard just makes things so much more difficult. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to Right to Be Wednesday. I have a lovely Morgan with me. Yay! We were having a very interesting conversation backstage, which I will probably think of a question for y'all because it's an author related question. But until then, Morgan, tell us about yourself and the lovely things you've been up to lately.
Well, I'm Morgan Lee. I'm an indie author and a freelance editor, and I've been preparing for my first in-person book event. My first two in-person book events because I have one in September and one in October. So I've been formatting or reformatting this book so it can match the professional formatting that I had done with book one because I don't have any money for professional formatting. So I'm working on that. I learned how to do InDesign thanks to Becca's video from like 4 years ago on InDesign. So thanks to Becca for that.
Oh, that's it. Oh,
That's me.
um, I'm JC, and I have books also, and I make videos on my channel that I post on Mondays, and I've been working on editing lately. My next book that will get published hopefully by the beginning of next year. But anyway, crossing fingers. But for now, we'll just say hello to our wonderful friends in the chat. Eva's first. Hello, Eva, who also
Channel.
posted her very, very first video on her brand new channel. Eva, if you want to drop the link in the chat so people can check it out even more. It's a great video. And hopefully you'll go subscribe, watch, and keep paying attention as Eva journeys to publishing her first poetry collection. Yay! We love poetry here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sky, hello, popping in to say hi before I go snag the kiddo from volleyball practice. I was about to say VB. What is that? Oh, hello, Sky. And Randy's here. Hi, Randy, who's also posting shorts on her channel with the 75 hard challenge. Yeah, I don't remember what day. I have to catch up. But yeah, they're very entertaining. Music, yay! I'm glad you heard it. That means I did one of the things right. Hi, Regina. Enjoying your shorts on Insta and TikTok. That's how aware I am of your YouTube channel. Randy and Sky, Morgan and Tasty. Eva says hello to Regina and thank you. I post random things on TikTok too, so who knows? Maybe both. Um, and there's the new channel for you to go watch and peruse and subscribe and like and follow along on the journey with her. Hello, Cool Gamer. My editor just gave me the bad news, good news, that she won't have room for my romance on her schedule until November 1st. Oh, what a shame. Happy dancing like Snoopy. Oh, I love that little meme with Snoopy dancing. Yes, bad news for you at the moment. Good news for the editor because that means she's swamped. Yay. Oh,
Or
so we
is it good news because you weren't done yet, Eva? I mean, not Eva, Regina.
Regina. Oh, true. Could have been good news because you weren't ready. Were you? You weren't really ready, were you?
Like, oh yes, more time.
Like, oh, good. I'm glad you don't have time for me.
Now I don't have to rush.
I wasn't even done yet. Oh my God. Morgan, as an
Yeah.
editor, we make this a public conversation because I'm on the crutch word thing right now with my book.
Yeah.
Why the hell is that so hard to get rid of?
It's everywhere.
I'm like, I'm almost ashamed to tell you how many that's were in my book to start with. There were over
Like,
3,500.
oh.
Okay, hold on,
I
hold on,
was
wait.
like,
Let me preface this by saying my book was 120K. So 3,500 in the comparison is not that bad. I have gotten it down to below 1,800.
okay.
So, and I'm still going. So there'll be more. But it's like there are certain sentences where I'm like, I can't cut it there because then the sentence doesn't make sense anymore. And then if I replace it with this, there's another crutch word. And I'm just like, what do I do? How do you do this as an editor? Like, how do you go through and just slash people's crutch words? Like, what if it doesn't make sense anymore? Is that Simba?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was
Crutchwork.
more asking if you had solutions.
I don't. You just gotta just get rid of them.
But if the sentence doesn't make sense anymore, is it worth getting rid of? Can I keep it?
I mean, I'm sure, or you could rewrite the sentence so you don't have to use the word.
Okay, no, okay. So just to put in context, okay, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, a scenario in the book is these two characters talking about a specific summer that they spent together, forbidden summer, but anyway, that they spent together. So when they reference that summer, they say that summer. But like you can't take out that in reference to that because then you won't really know what summer they're talking about. It, it's hard. I'm not explaining this well, but but
Okay.
it's like
Well, yeah.
right.
For that, I would probably keep it in. Eva, that song's gonna be in my head now.
Wait, what song?
That song. It's a TikTok sound. I don't know if it's on other things, but
Oh, I
it's
don't know what it is. Sing it.
yes, I have one daughter. How about you?
Oh, I've never heard that.
Me
I'm not on TikTok. So
Yeah, it's not even a real song. It's. I think it's like a dating. It's a conversation between two people on a dating app or something, and it was weird. And then somebody put it to music.
oh wow.
I think.
And Regina said you figured her out.
Oh,
Mhm. Eva's still humming the song. That song is in my head all the time.
same
That
Eva.
helps.
I can't help.
It's it's because we feel that is it's it was November 1st or September 15th, and y'all know it's already September. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I would push the for the later date too. Which in speech, maybe it is without sounding terribly formal. Congrats on the extension. Hearts. Right? Don't take the out that. Only take out the ones that are easy to take out. I have been finding some that I'm like, oh, that don't need to be there. I could say that sentence without that in there. But then there's like small paragraphs where it's like that, but it's a couple of times in the same paragraph. And I'm like, okay, I should probably change a couple. But then when I took them out or tried to, there was no changing it around. And I'm just like, you know what? It's giving me a headache. Only thing I said that. Oh, how many baby daddies? Oh, if you don't mind me asking, have one daughter.
You should look it up.
No, I think I'm
Just
probably
do
better
you
off
have
not
any
doing it.
kids? Just type, do you have any kids into YouTube?
Oh, thank you. It make perfect sense. If that is used as an adjective specifying something, keep it. If it's just connection between two phrases, she said that she'd go. Yeah, that sentence I can do it. She said she'd go. Easy, But that was just an example. There are several sentences where it's like, oh, I can't. If I take out that, this sentence won't make sense anymore. And now, granted, I have been able to rework some. um, no, no, I'm not
Why
clicking on
not?
that because I don't want it stuck in my head. Y'all already said y'all can't get out. No, I probably will go look at it, but um, because now I'm not going to be able to help myself. Because now I want to be in the know. I want to know what y'all talking about. Um, if taking it out ruins the then yeah, I know. It's a good thing, I guess. I'm not. Well, that I'm self-publishing it, but then it just makes me wonder though. With the traditional publishing, how many times did they take out stuff that would not make sense? Never mind. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Um, three that's in a paragraph. Who cares? I hope no one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's easy, you take it out.
Yeah.
I thought I wish I could just write without writing it. But sometimes you just write so fast and you're in the flow, and it's like, okay, we'll just put that word in there. We'll fix it later. And then, future me is looking at past me like, really? You knew better. You knew better. Anyway, um, what was I going to say? I don't know. I have one question at the moment. What are some of your goals for the month of September, if y'all have set any? I know we are only on the third day of the month. And also, can someone tell me why this year is going by so fast? Like, on one hand, I'm like, yeah, can we speed up the next 3 years? But on the other hand, if you know, you know. On the other hand, it's like, but I had some things I wanted to get done, and it's going too fast, and I can't do them this quickly. um, Also, it's a character speaking. I might keep. Okay, that's another thing in dialogue, Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
If the person says that, do you like? Is it necessarily to get rid of it? Like, if they say if it's in dialogue.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah, I
distracted.
got distracted. What? Oh,
Uh,
I'm gonna get to that, but
okay.
um,
Um.
because I know certain things are more passable in dialogue. Like if the people are talking to each other,
Yeah.
it's more understandable.
Yeah. I don't tend to take it out in dialogue because that's how people speak.
Yeah. Also, Nick Swint, can one of you play the video art in your?
No.
I don't know what that is. I don't even know what it is.
Thanks for the super chat.
But thank you. This is not a reaction channel, just to point out. I don't know what that video is, and I can't play it for fear of the YouTube overlords. Um, Probably not. Thank you, Eva. Example: what? That old thing? That's nothing. That's just what he said that he wanted. Ooh, that is a lot of that. I probably would take out. He said he wanted. I probably would say he said he wanted instead of that he wanted. But yeah, in dialogue, okay.
Yeah, it's a little more passable in dialogue because I feel if we take out the filler words in dialogue, then it sounds, I think, too robotic and too formal
And not like real people.
because we speak in filler.
Gosh, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I suppose Morgan, what are you working on tonight? Since you're
I
done with
want
the
to
formatting.
write. I'm done formatting. I want to write because I got inspired by the signing that I went to last night. So I'm either going to work on my middle grade, or I'm going to work on
Ooh.
my OCD Dark Academia story. Because one of those two, I want to get trad pubbed. So I want to work on something I want to query.
Oh, the querying trenches. Oh, are we getting a series on your channel? Okay, anyways.
Maybe. I got to write the book first.
I'm still going back and forth whether I want to query my mysteries.
Do it.
Okay, see, here's my thing with that and whether I should self publish them or not. Because when you query something that's a series, you might get picked up for the first book, maybe even the second. But what if they don't want to continue? And then it's like, okay, you're left hanging and you have several more books to write, to publish. Eh, I don't know. I don't know. uh, Morgan is right. We use a lot of filler in conversation. And oh, hold that thought. I could query my paranormal trilogy idea though. That one that I talked on the writers' room about. Yeah, that one. If your character sounds like Spock or Data, you are being too grammatically correct for dialogue. There was a time I actually talked in nearly perfect grammar, which people used to make fun of me for in high school. So it is possible that a human being can talk grammatically correct all the time. I know I was teased mercilessly for it. Um, maybe I should write a character like that. Anyway, Morgan, that's really planning ahead. I have to write the book first. Um, Write other things, query to see what it's like, and just say no. It's not like but I have queried before. I know what it's like. I know what the rejection and pain feels like. It hurts. Okay, anyway. Say no if they say it hurts a lot. Hi Victoria. Hello. How you been? Are you still in school? How's school going? How are you doing? How's the writing going? I have all the questions. It's been a while since I've seen you. I didn't realize that watching someone decorate their workspace could be so fun. I know. And Eva makes it fun. I love the little dance break she does in the video too. Um, just started my senior year. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into a sprint. I don't know. I have to brainstorm some ideas for something, so maybe that's what I'll work on during the sprints. I don't know. I'm using this timer because I'm trying to usher in fall quickly. Want to know what song I was listening to? Because it wasn't the YouTube music in the video for sure. Eva. um, yeah, same. Okay. Going to get started. That is the question scrolling along the bottom of the screen. What are your goals for September? If you have any, if not, that's okay too. Um, right, Victoria? Can't wait for soup season. Oh, God. Yes. Anyway, we're going to get started in three, two, one, go. And we are back. I almost missed the timer. It's fine. How'd you do? What'd you get done?
I did good. I opened my notes for my Dark Academia story, and then I spent that time trying to name the cast of characters. So I was searching for names.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Or
I
not.
got my main character, but I need the rest of the people who's
You
gonna
need
meet.
the you need those side characters.
Yeah.
Nice. I just did some brainstorming for my pen name project, trying to figure out something. Turning what was a sweet romance into a romantic suspense. I'm like, there's only so much stalking I can do. Um, it's like, don't people get tired of people stalking people? Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Um, I could do kidnapping, but never mind. um, how did chat do? How did y'all do for that sprint? We had a few people pop in. We had D popping in to say hey and hit the like button. Um, we whoop, slow down, StreamYard. Courtney Frazier came in. Hi, long time no see. Hello, nice seeing you again. Tiffany came in to kiss the like button. Finally got internet back. Woohoo! Having a day. So kiss the like
Mm.
button. Thank you, Tiffany. Um, Joanne came in. Hello, saying hello to all the peoples. What are you guys working on tonight? Hello, Jocelyn, and I think that's all. The other ones are answers to the question. And also, Doc popped in just now. Boot, boot your thumb too. Okay. Hi. Oh, that's hilarious. And let's see. Randy said there's only so much stalking I can do that out of context. Okay, so well, do you want the context, Randy? My pen name was gonna be Sweet Romance, but I kept trying to interject dark elements in it that were more romantic suspense. So I just decided to lean into the romantic suspense, and so now they're gonna be romantic suspense novellas. Um, so that's the context. But I do want to do more than just stalking people because it's fun and all, but there's only so much stalking you can do. Regina said, it's such a joy to realize that your vision has taken a fuzzy turn for the worse. These are my reading glasses. I guess I need new ones. I didn't know where we were going with that. Randy said, I only wrote a little because I'm getting over a 20. Oh, no. Randy, I hope you're feeling much better tonight. Um, I write sweet romance and I keep putting dark elements. So maybe not so sweet. Oh, that's fun. Read your genre for your romance. Yeah. I keep wanting to have someone kill someone. And it's like, and I think it was D who finally said, that's not sweet romance, dear. That's romantic suspense, but it's not sweet. And people cannot die. Like, why can't they? Why not? Okay, I'm sorry. It's very dark. Um, so we do have some answers for the question. Morgan, did you want to answer first? What are some of your goals for the month of September?
Um, let's see.
If you're doing the no goals thing, that's good too.
No, I think I have a lot of goals. I just haven't listed them out. Um, but doing my colonoscopy because I had to reschedule it from last month. So that's a
Oh
goal.
wow.
And then the book event, I'm my goal is to sell out of the books that I bought for that.
Yay.
And
Oh,
I don't have a specific writing goal, but I want to write something.
you just reminded me of what the second question is going to be. I forgot. You want to write something,
Yeah.
anything. What about a short
I
story?
need to work on book 3 of the trilogy, but I think I'm going to intermingle that with.
Hi, Simba. Oh, Simba has something to say. Hold on. Don't want to lose my thought. Okay, and save. Um, back to the comments. Uh, we'll get to my goals in a second. Eva did have an answer. So many. It's a busy month. I want to write poetry, create and share content about writing, prep my house, survive surgery, enjoy the early fall vibes, etc. Yes to all of that, especially surviving surgery. Um, Regina said, finish the first draft of romance and start working on the second draft and piano and art. D said, get through the first month back to school and get my books written without going insane. Please don't go insane. Victoria said, although that could make for good art. But anyway, I'm sorry. Victoria said, getting my driver's permit, my test is on Friday, and reviewing feedback on the newest draft of my short story when I get it back. Nice. And Randy said, at least finishing my volleyball romance and maybe publishing this month. Ooh, way to bury the lead. Publishing? What are we publishing, Randy? If not, are you publishing, finishing, and publishing the volleyball romance in the same month? Is that what you are hoping to do? Also, I think I wrote myself out, wore myself out since starting 75 hard and being social yesterday didn't help. Ooh, ooh, that has to do with my second question. Uh, Simba has some ambitious goals for the month that he probably does. Wait, writing without going insane is an option? I didn't know that it was. Corey said, I finally started writing my 366 day devotional. Nice. Nice. I have a goal of finishing editing my crutch words by the end of September and finishing outlining my pen name series. Well, the one of the series.
How many more crutch words? I mean, like, with the list of the words.
Oh, well,
Because, like, you're
okay.
on that. So, like,
I'm
what's.
on that, and I did just before that,
Mhm.
and I have like about 5 more words to go through. But I did a preliminary search on those words, and they're not nearly as bad as either just or that. So I don't feel, although I might be adding some new crutch words trying to get rid of that. So I don't know,
Probably.
but
It's
it's none of them are anywhere close to the amount of that were in this book. I was like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. I'm like, what? I thought just was bad because I started with just. Had I known that was more, I was like, I would have started with this. I mean, not. I would have started with that. Never mind. You
that.
get what
Yeah.
So I got like 5 or 6 more on my list. But then I'm thinking, what if I have more crutch words than I think I do? Because I'm seeing some other people's videos who are doing crutch words, and when they say a crutch word, I'm like, oh, that wasn't even on my list. I probably should look for that one too. um, Randy said it's dependent on how much I have to do for edits. I'm hoping it's just better transitions and going a bit deeper in my writing. Nice. Back from picking up the child. Woohoo! Yay! Not doing that much today. Just this and that. Speaking of that. Oh, speaking of that. Um. Oh, speaking of that. Hold on. That brings me to my second question. How do you feel about in-person author events? Are you good with them? or do they give you social anxiety? This is what me and Morgan were talking about backstage before we went live. Because, you know, before COVID, I probably would have said I'm good with in person writing events. But COVID kind of ramped up my social anxiety even more. Or maybe it just made me more comfortable with being socially anxious than I was before and pretending to hide how socially anxious I was. And so now I'm just like, I don't want to. I don't want to. But that also to that, I did say that I think I would probably be better selling them in person, like out of the trunk of the car, but not an event, not a whole event. Morgan is good with.
I think you'd be good with both.
Morgan has a lot more faith in me than I do myself. um, he said I'd be doing an in person event already if I had the nerve or nearby. The nerve is the one. The nerve. Yeah. Cause yeah, no. I told
I mean, you
myself,
don't know until you try. Just sign up for one. You can leave your table there, and then since you want to approach people, you just walk around the event with your book in hand. Just be like, hey,
you see, cause I think if I like approach someone on the street one on one, hey, you looking for a good book or
but
whatever,
you
I
could do
think I
that
could
at
do
the
that.
event.
But
You
that's
don't have to sit at the table.
don't they like for you to sit at the table?
They don't force you to.
Because it's like a table, it just makes me like, oh, I'm in my mind. I'm like, all
You
these
get
people
somebody to
coming up to
watch the
my table.
table. You mingle around the room and have your book.
Have you seen me do a virtual interview? Just think of that and make it 10 times more socially awkward. Oh, hmm, yeah. But that led me to the question. Oh, even said I told myself I'll drive into that stuff next year though, because this year was a bit stacked against me. Oh, Eva. Oops. Answer. Oh, well, eh, well, eh. When JC's not stalking, she's selling her books off the truck.
She's like, hey,
I'm
come to this
actually I'm
alley.
not. I can't. But see, but that's the thing. I'm not.
It's
But I
like I got
actually
the
think I
perfect
could.
thing for you in my trunk.
But I think I could. Like, okay, because you hear about all of those, like, back in the day, people used to sell books out their trunk of their car, and
Yeah.
it would probably sell more that
And
way.
music and CDs. Like, here you go. This is
Because
my
getting people to
mixtape.
click on a link online, it's hard to do. There's so many links to click on and so many things to buy online. But someone right in your face and they're telling you about their book and it sounds good and everything you makes you want to buy it, and then it sucks when you because I met somebody in person and we were talking and somehow they mentioned they were a writer and I said I was a writer too and I was telling them about my book and they was like, oh, that sounds interesting, and they asked where they could get a copy. I told them on online on Amazon or whatever, but if I had it right there they'd have bought it. And I'm just like, if I had copies, but y'all know bulk ordering is not an easy thing to do either.
No,
So
it's not.
JC, you would do great in person. I'm so glad you have confidence in me. I like attending them. Speaking at one, it's different. You are very easy to. I have been told this. Hence, the people that walk up to me in the laundromat and carry on full blown conversations with me, not knowing me from Adam. You don't have to be a salesperson. This is true. You
Mhm.
can set your table up as a comfy chair and a shelf.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
I'll
don't
give
gotta
it a
talk to the people
try
who
in
come to the table.
2020. But I mean,
Just say
that's a
hi.
little rude. But isn't that a little rude?
Like, hey,
Isn't that a little rude?
do you have any questions?
Oh, see, you can't say that because then they might have questions and then you have to answer.
It's about your book, though. How much is it?
I can do
Stuff
events
like
because I can do events because I taught for so many years. Yeah, I think teachers probably could pull off doing in person events easily. But if I'm not stage, I just want to find a corner and watch. Um, I probably should have saved this for after the sprint, but I feel
It's
like it's just the type of thing that takes some practice to get good at and feel comfortable.
yeah. The thing I'm most nervous about is not the strangers that I'm trying to get to buy my book, but I'm sitting with other authors that I don't know. That's going to be the worst part of the event for me, is having to talk to the people who I'm
Really?
sitting at the table with because I don't know them.
See,
I'd
that would be
rather
easy
talk
for
to
me.
no, I'd rather talk to a stranger and try to convince them to buy my book.
And see, that would be easier for me because there are other writers. I could just
Yeah,
easily
but I'm
strike up a
sitting with them
conversation about,
for
you
like
know,
8 hours at the table. That's
yeah.
I don't know. And they all know each other, and I'm the new one in the group, so that's even
Oh,
worse.
but no, that's easier for you because you're the new one. They don't know you. There's so much
Exactly.
to
Then
get.
all the
But hold
attention
up, they
is
don't
on
know
me.
you, but you don't know them either. So there's so much of them to get to know. That's easy. Just ask them questions about their work, how they got started writing, what
Yeah.
made them choose the genre they write. Their process, because everyone's process is different. And we all learn from each other's processes.
Mm,
Easy.
I gotta write a script for that.
It's the people in the
I'm gonna be like,
audience
so
that scare
my
me the
next
most.
question.
Yes, because you told me to script it out. So you script it out.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be better in doing panels and stuff than sitting at a table and trying to convince people. Hmm. I feel I'd be bad at both. Guys, but I miss in-person events. I don't. But the one I really want to go to actually dread at go to I actually dread because of how many people there are. Ooh, which one is that better at? Um, saying hello. That's what Jason Reynolds did. Oh, I know that name. I can't remember right for the life of me right this second what he wrote, but I know that name. Um, if you have the stock of a book, if you have the stock of a book, you will sell it faster. Yes, yeah. The problem is for me anyway is getting the stock of the book. The longer I'm in social settings, the faster my battery. That.
Same.
But I love being around people. But
One
see,
part. I was kidding.
yeah, that's the reason I don't necessarily love being around people. It's because it drains me. Like I'm just wiped out. It's an unfortunate paradox. Yeah, it takes money to make. It takes money to make money,
Hmm.
but you got to have the money to. So yeah, um, lots of hellos, hellos, and Joanne's answer is when my social battery drains and it starts to show on my face, I'm out. All jokes aside, I spent 2 days at a writing conference and my brain was kind of mush afterwards. Oh, and that's the other thing. My face says everything. Like
Hmm.
I, my face cannot hide anything. So if I'm done, you will know I'm done because of the look on my face. And it will say, "Please get out my face." I don't want to sign books with my pen names. I'll have nameplates. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Pre-designed and an area set up for the kids. I could see you in the kids section of the bookstore. Oh, and you could do readings in the books. Okay, I'm sorry. Not me over here planning Eva's book events. I don't care what's polite. What about politeness for my needs? On stage, yeah. Uh, don't I say I wish I didn't care about politeness? Unfortunately, I was born British, so it's in my veins. Uh, I've met some rude British people, but I'm not gonna go there. Strangers are easier for me than friends. I think friend groups gossip too much. That's true. Gotta break those cycles. Yep. Randy coming in with the chaos. Not Randy coming in with chaos. Whatever do you mean? Victoria said, I've noticed that whenever I meet poets, they ask if I write and give me advice. It's very sweet. Virginia said, Daisy, how do you spell that cute little squeak You make between. I didn't hear myself. I have no idea what we're talking about. And now I'm very conscious of. Like, wait, what did I do? I have to go back and listen now. I want to go to an open mic night, not to perform or read, but to listen. That's one thing I will say. I know I just said I don't like in person events, but I would love to do an open mic in person with poetry. I'm
Yeah,
just terrified to do it.
I am too. Even though I've done it online, but like something about being in the room with people and seeing their faces.
Yeah, and I used to think that
Mm.
I could never memorize because before all I would ever see is people just getting up there and reciting their poetry from memory, and I'm like, I can't do that. But then I
Oh,
started seeing people having their phone reading their poem, and I'm like, oh, now that I could do. I could do that because I can't remember my poem. Mm-mm. None of them. Right? Just doing my job. Yeah. Takes me double the amount of days to recover from an event. Yeah, 1 day event, 2 days recovery. Oh, yeah, 1 day, maybe 3 days of recovery for me. I'm like, I'm really wiped out after. Yeah,
yeah.
takes
I'll
a
be
few
there for
weeks.
10 hours. That's going to be a long
Oh,
day.
I wish I lived there so I could be there for like in the audience, just give you a friendly face to look at. But well, not I don't live there. That sounds so familiar. 2 days recovery time per. Yeah, I can't. I need to hear that tea. I mean, no tea. I've met some British people that were quite rude. It's either over politeness or cheeky politeness. I've also seen some British celebrities who they might think they were being polite, but they were being very rude. Don't be self conscious. Sorry, I mentioned it. It's just really cute. I just wish I knew what I did. I hosted an open mic last month. Ooh, that's cool to host one. I could host one. That I could do. Me and Morgan, we host virtual open mic.
Hmm.
Hosting is very different, but when it comes to reading it, that's when the nerves ramp up.
Yeah.
One just across the river. I'm hoping Tiff will go with me. Maybe I don't know. Someone tell her if you see. Her. They stream it too. Ooh, nice. So cool. Open mic. Yeah. Wait a minute. How close do you live to Morgan, Eva?
It's like 4 hours, five
Oh
hours.
crap. Okay, never mind. Because I'll say maybe Eva could be in the audience for you. Okay, but no, 4 hours.
She wants to travel that far.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's a distance. That's a distance. It's been last minute, but super fun. Yeah. Canadian though, known for politeness. Summons Laura. I don't know, 4 hours or so. Yeah, 4 hours. That's a distance. I could come to the audience. When is it? Oh,
I will be there September 26th. It's a Friday. But the event is 3 days, 26th, 27th, and 28th.
nice.
And it's a
Oh,
fall festival. So that's fun.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on. If I freeze, it's because I'm over here getting the timer.
No.
Doo-ba-doo-doo.
And the other one
Okay,
is in
I froze,
October,
didn't I?
October 11th. Yeah, just a little bit, but you're good. I think it's October 11th. I don't know. October something. It's a book festival.
Victoria, have you checked out Morgan and I's poetry open mic, the virtual poetry open mics? We're doing another one in November, so just a heads up that there will be another one if you would like to read some of your poetry. Um, we both have playlists on our channels for the previous ones, so just come share. I'm never
Oh,
free. Oh, we have done a new thing because Laura introduced us to the idea of sending in
recording.
audio clips. She
Yeah.
recorded hers and just sent us the audio clips of her reading her poetry. So that's also an option. You could also send it to one of us and we can read it for you. That's also an option. Um, just, in case you want to join. Oh, well, I doubt I can make that one because the surgery thing. Oh, yeah. Um, okay, we're gonna hop into. Are you gonna work on the same thing this sprint, Morgan?
Yeah, I got one more person to name, and then I think I'm gonna try to draft something.
Okay. Yay! All right. We shall. Oh, wait, what? JC will find a reason. Nope, not force. I just know
Strongly
Victoria.
encourage.
I just know that Victoria does poetry, and so I hadn't seen her in the previous ones, and I know she does poetry, so I just was, just suggesting. Um, Courtney already started hers for we were talking. I'm sorry, but we're gonna get started now. I will leave that question for anyone who didn't answer and maybe has another answer during the scripts. And oh wait, before I hit the button, I'm gonna head out. Good night, Eva. Tuck the kiddo in. Oh, thanks. Thank you for being here, Eva. Also, again, make sure y'all check out Eva's channel, subscribe, like, all the things. No, we are not stalking. Oh, well, we're not stalking. We're yapping. This is true. Okay. In three, two, one, sprint. Ooh, we are joined by the lovely Laura.
Are you though?
I mean, I'm speaking to you. You seem to be here and present. I think we
Maybe.
are.
Maybe.
Morgan said she will be back late from the sprint. So, yeah. Um, Carrie said, hello, watching in bed, journaling. Ew. Ooh, journaling. Darn, since you said that, that's what I was supposed to be doing. How are you, Laura?
I just got out of class.
Yay! Oh,
It was
how was
great.
it? Was it the first one?
Hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. How was it? How'd you do? How'd you feel?
I already read everything before class even started,
Overachiever, are you?
and I'm partway through the homework that's due next week.
Damn. Okay. Wow. Also, wow. Um, are any of us real, JC?
My mental illness begs to differ.
I don't know. Are we, Randy? Are you real? What's to say I'm not an AI YouTube account? Oh, gosh. Oh, Randy. Not AI. Time to do some reading. Bye, Courtney. Thank you for coming. I hope you got a lot done. And I'm glad that, actually, I think you did say you just finished. Is that the title of your project? Feels good to finally get started on a book that I have been wanting to write for a few years now. Nice. Also, Victoria went to go eat dinner. Maybe back later. Um, anything you can, any details you can share about class, or is it hush hush?
Uh,
And just as I said that, Victoria is back. And look, I'm back.
that's
Like I've
basically
never
it.
even left.
Yeah. It's basically an introduce yourself class, and here's the curriculum and what to be expected. Um, yeah. So our first assignment is to come up with a list of 10 of your favorite books and then analyze why they're your favorite. So,
Ooh.
mhm.
How many of you already gotten through, or did you already finish the whole assignment?
Well, I made the list of 10 and I have expounded upon 3 so far.
Okay, nice. Does your teacher know that you've already read everything?
No.
You should tell them. They're impressed by things like that. Not saying that you should try to carry any extra favor, but me couldn't hurt. Curtis said, "No, it's January. Oh, that's right. You're doing a devotional, 366-day devotional. Nice." Randy said, "Unfortunately, AI accounts don't make cringy AMV, so I'll let you
Animated
determine."
music videos.
Okay, let you determine whether I'm real. Fingers crossed. I'm
I love AMVs. Are they to Linkin Park or Skillet? What music did you set it to?
not. That sounds fun. Yeah. Oh, making me
That was
want to
some
go
Clip
back.
Crutch.
I want to go back to school. Okay, anyway.
Want
Oh,
to hear some of my homework answers to fill in time?
of course.
All right.
I mean, we don't need filling time. You could answer the question. It's filling time because I could get to. Actually, no, I only have one answer because we went through lots of answers before we even went to the second sprint. But yes, we will hear some answers from homework time. Yeah, you know what I mean.
All right, homework time. So it lists top 10 books. So it's a work in progress, but here's the 10 books I've got listed so far. Obviously, you know number 1.
Dowry and blood had
Yeah,
had to be.
had to be. But here's what I wrote about it. It's a paragraph.
Hmm.
It says, "This adult gothic tragic love story speaks to me deeply. The prose is exquisite and the melancholy is palpable. The way Gibson pulls us into the relationships through the use of epistolary second POV blew me away. I felt like I was there in the bloody chamber holding the knife alongside Costanza, her soul gnawing guilt and toxic love with my own. The eroticism was tastefully done, and each relationship had unique aspects and dynamics with their own voices. It was a fresh take on Dracula and his brides, and I appreciated and was inspired by it. I wish to pen my own melancholic vampire novels because of this one, to delve deep into the sadness shrouding a brutal eternity that erodes morals and vulnerability. Jagora emotions are a manipulative game, and the ghosts of past victims haunt both corridors and minds. I strive for a balance of romance and plot similar to this, where there is still a central theme and point to the story. To not shy away from the queerness I have been conditioned to condemn since birth. Embrace my own identity I've shied away from, and explore my passions, even if it's through a veil of fantastical monstrosity.
Aw,
That's
I love
what
that. Oh, I love that, Laura. Oh, that's awesome.
And the second one is Uzumaki by Junji Ito. And then I got Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell. PTSD Radio by Masaaki Nakayama. Dark Rise by C.S. Pakat. The Nightmare Before Christmas by Sarah Rush. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. A House Called Awful End by Philip Ardaugh. The Ballad of Black Dawn by Victor Lavelle. And Hide and Seeker by Dr. Herman. Yeah.
Wow.
That's my sentence so far. Yep.
That's awesome. Also, Randy said, don't make me go back and look at those, Laura. Hi, Roy.
He's
I knew Roy
groomed.
eventually would make his presence known.
He's so cute and clean. And he smells good and he's soft.
Aw. Did he get groomed today?
Yeah. This morning.
Hi, Roy.
Bye, Bug.
Yes. Bye. Have a good shift. So the question was, how do you feel about in-person author events? Are you good with them, or do they give you social anxiety? And
I love it.
Carrie answered, depends on the event. A discussion panel, yes. I'm super nervous at first, but once the conversation starts going, I relax a bit. I did a signing last summer and was a wreck with nerves. Yeah, and as we discussed before, you weren't here for that discussion, but before the sprint, because Morgan's preparing to do an in-person event, I think at the end of September and one in October. And the chat seems to think I would be good at them. I disagree. I do not. I don't have a desire to do them. I know that they're probably necessary and I probably should. But I could sell books out the trunk of my car. That is what we discussed. I could totally sell a one-on-one, not accost someone, but approach someone in person. Hey, you like to read? Want to read my book? That I could do. In-person events? No. They would drain my social battery. And, that wouldn't, I'd get all rambly and tongue-tied, and I'd start saying things that don't make sense and don't make me sound very intelligent. And I think that would probably not be a good look for trying to sell my books. Thus, the social anxiety would win out. Look at Roy.
Yes,
Oh, you do look very handsome and groomed. Look at you.
My lips.
Randy said, I feel like that's a common theme of Wednesday sprints, or then the combo sending everyone to horny jail. We said JC should do something. And JC disagrees with us. Other than the combo sending. Okay. No, that's not a common theme. Is it? No. I just don't think I'm very I would be very good at them in-person events. I'd love to sit in the audience of an in-person event and watch other people do events.
I was a moderator on a panel at the horror conference for the Horror Writers Association last year.
Yes. And Laura would be very good at in-person events.
It's fun. And then I also did the in-person pitching to agents. So that was fun. That sounds good.
See, Laura is the kind of person that looks at these things as fun. I look
Yeah.
at them as terrifying. I want to do a couple festivals in my hometown next summer to try to get my name out and sell books. Gotta get the sequel of my witchy series published first, so I have more than one title. Yeah. Oh, one day, one day, I will pretend and embody my inner Laura. Um,
So they want us to pick a piece that is 10 pages or less, or like a chapter that's 10 pages or less, to submit to get critiqued in class. And it's
mhm.
like, what one do I pick? I'm thinking The Anatomist, because it's 7 pages, and I have some notes from Sky. So I'm going to implement Sky's notes and then give them the body horror of getting dissected alive. I asked if there was any content not approved to go into the thing, and they're like, nope, go for it.
So body horror is what you want to start with.
Yes.
Okay. For starting with body, I mean, might as well go in with the hard hitting stuff.
Might as well. There's one that I haven't been able to sell yet, so needs help.
Hold on, which one is that again? I think I've read that.
The guy gets dissected alive by his friend.
Okay, yes, I've read that. Or rather, you read it to me.
Yes.
I think you read it to me. Yeah. That was a very creepy one. Good creepy, but creepy nonetheless.
It's not Saw, but like.
Laura's letting her classmates dip their toe into her work. It's fine. Just a toe. This is mild.
It's not very mild, actually. It's
I was about to say no.
Extreme of mine.
Tiny Shivers was
horror-wise,
mild.
but
Tiny Shivers was mild. This is not mild.
yeah.
Although I will say I don't think it's as dark and creepy as Laura can go. I think she can go much creepier. But this is not mild compared to Tiny Shivers was mild. Tiny Shivers was mild, and even Tiny Shivers I had to read some of that in the daylight because Laura is very good at creepy. You missed the first question. What are some of your goals for September, if you would like to share?
I have them written down in my first ever academic planner.
I love that.
Okay. This is my academic planner. Look at it in all its glory.
It's so pretty.
And September so far. So I started reading The Entanglement of Rival Wizards by Sarah Rich, obviously.
Nice.
But, yes. So my top 3 goals are start class, check, work, check, visit Mia tomorrow.
Aww.
Yeah. So I want to finish reading this doodad. It is
How far are
very
you
fun
into
so
it?
far. Not that far. I'm only this far into it.
Okay.
I'm on like chapter 2 now. So
Nice.
I love her writing. She is so good.
Speaking of books, because I haven't been able to purchase many books lately, because but because I saw it in my Walmart, I had to purchase it. But it is Courtney's
The Lyra Parrish one.
Lyra
Yeah.
Parrish book, and The Fall I Want, and I was like, to see it in Walmart, I was like, oh, that's so cool. To see a book by someone you know in your store is just very cool. It's very, very cool. So
The other book I want to finish reading this month is In These Hallowed Halls, which is a dark academia short story collection.
ooh, that's a pretty cover.
So I am 2 stories into it so far.
Very nice. soon we'll be able to have Morgan's books in the store, then I can see them in my store and get seat among. No, just wish just for future, and Laura's for future. Oh, I can't wait till I see one of y'all books. See, I might cry in the store. I know them. Morgan, what you get up to during that sprint? I see you've gotten cozy.
Yeah. I wrote.
Ooh,
I
yay.
dictated most of it. I got 1553.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry. Damn.
Yeah.
Very nice. Which is this in a new project or one of the ones you've already been? Oh, new.
Yeah.
What genre?
Dark academia.
Wait, is this one we've heard about, or is this?
I haven't said much. I've just said it's my OCD dark academia story.
Okay, I think isn't that one of the ones mentioned in the infamous video that I love and was introduced to you by?
Mm-mm.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was one of the. Okay.
No, one of those four were the skeleton in my bathroom, Fair Sun, Envious Moon, Seed Among the Rocks, and something else.
I think the skeleton one was the one I thought it was. Okay. Because I thought that was an OCD. Okay, maybe
Nah.
not. Okay. Ooh, new story.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Very good.
Bless
Bless
you.
Okay, so I guess we should get started. Laura, are you working on anything in particular, or are you working on homework?
Homework.
I love how excited you are about having homework.
I'm so excited.
Mostly because I am not the only weirdo that gets excited from having homework. I'm not. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. You're not a weirdo. That's not weird. But other people would
I'm the
consider.
definition of a weirdo.
Because I remember when I used to get excited for having, like, my classmates would be like, "Oh, homework," and I'd be like, "Yay, homework!" And they're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I like having homework." Sorry, I'd be the oddball asking for more homework. And again, another thing I got teased for mercilessly. Anyway.
Like, I have my write-up for Uzumaki Junji Ito so far, but I think I need to expand on it a bit.
Expensive.
Can I read it?
Yes, I was getting ready to ask.
An adult horror manga told in short stories that come together in the later chapters. Like many, this is my favorite work by Junji Ito. The anticipation built with every page turn and jump scares as you turn to find a 2-page wide drawing of some horror you didn't want to imagine. I love the way the threads come together and how each chapter is an exploration of a different way a spiral could be horrifically personified. Tornado, hair curls, snail shells, scars, etc. It's inspired me to start drafting an experimental horror collection based on different definitions of the word fall. It will start as prose and morph into graphic novel pages inspired by Ito as the horrors come to a crescendo.
Nice. Now, what
That's
impact
the one
does it
with
have on you?
the first story is called Nightfall, and it's the paralysis demon nightmare ones that plague a city.
Now, what impact did this book have on you? I'm just saying that you could go into detail about the impact it had on you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were looking to, I don't know what because that sounds great to me. But you said you were looking to deepen it a bit or go in depth a little more.
Go into depth about what about it I like more.
Nice. I did also get some. I forgot to talk about what I got some brainstorming done, and I think I actually know what I want the second series in my pen name to be about. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think I'm on a good track here. So back to the outlining or brainstorming. Anyway, I should probably actually pull up the timer. That would be helpful.
My favorite reason I
And
like
not that
Junji
button.
Ito is because it's outside the box horror. It's horror you've never
Okay, I'm
read
sorry.
anywhere else. It's like, what? Where did you come up with this?
How far outside the box are we talking here?
So one of them is called Hanging Glimpse,
Mhm.
and people in the town start seeing these things floating in the sky, and they start coming down closer, and they see it is a giant version of their own head, but with a noose hanging from it, and it takes the person and takes them away. It's like, what?
No, no.
And then there's
I'm
one
good.
called the Amikagara Fault, where an earthquake makes a mountain like split a bit, so you have a cliff face showing now, and there's human-shaped holes in the cliff face, and each hole is perfectly fit for an individual, like specific person, and you are drawn to your hole, and you climb in it, and you start sinking into it, and it starts to like morph, and you are not a person when you are smooshed out the other side.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
It's so good, man. It's like,
Mm-mm.
where do you come up with these?
Uh, mm, okay.
Outside the box.
We should sprint. That's very scary, and now I'm scared. Um,
Exactly. This isn't Gyo. It's so interesting hearing Into's inspiration. Like, sharks aren't scary if you aren't near water, so let's give them legs. So there's these
no.
like half robotic sharks that start crawling around the actual island of Japan, devouring people, and oh my gosh, it goes crazy. I have a whole shelf of Ito. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20 of his books so far.
I'm very creeped out now. No, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not good at all. Because I need to focus on my story. And now I'm creeped out now I'm thinking about sharks with legs. Anyway. No. Mm-mm. We should sprint.
There's one story, it's not Ito, where goldfish start flying around and eating people.
Laura.
It's these giant floating beautiful goldfish.
That's okay. Just when you're making sure I never like horror. It's fine.
It's my jam and butter and bread.
I know. And you are exquisite at it. Oh, all right. Well, with that, we're going to let Laura detail more horror. And our sprint in 3, 2, 1, go.
Ito!
Yes. Hello. We have finished our third and final sprint. How did you guys do for that sprint?
I did good. I wrote some more. I don't know how much. 'Cause I don't
Nice.
remember where I stopped. Maybe like 600 words.
Very nice. Morgan is a machine tonight. How'd you do, Laura?
Good. I worked on my homework some more, and I fed Roy. I lit a candle.
Oh,
It smells
what's the
pretty.
scent? What's the scent?
Dark forest cabin.
Oh,
It's a
that
wood
sounds
book.
interesting. That sounds interesting. And now all of a sudden I'm thinking cabin mystery. Anyway.
I'm writing a cabin mystery book.
Oh, yay.
Surprise.
Rolling tongues. Oh, that was a cabin mystery? Really? Mystery horror? Or.
Originally a creepypasta.
Mm.
This guy and his fiance, they go to her family's cabin in the woods, in the mountains, get snowed in. Something out in the woods starts calling out to them, and his fiance, she starts answering back in her sleep. It's so good.
What does she answer back though? Right. I have to read it to find out, don't I? I did some more brainstorming. How did you guys do in the chat? If you're still here, says five of you are. Um, if not, we're going to. I just realized how much what the time was, so I was like, oh, we were chatty.
It's my fault.
No, we were chatty before you got here. We were talking about in-person events and things. Yeah, we were very chatty. Um, since I don't see any updates in the chat, going to let Laura do her intro and outro.
Hi.
Or can
I'm
we
Laura. I have class during my normal streaming time, so I will not be streaming for the foreseeable future. It goes until beginning of November. So there you go. Yeah. See
Okay.
you when I see you.
She'll be around. I'm sure we can coax her to pop up every now and then. Morgan
After
out.
work.
Yeah. Oh God, no, you'll be too tired. Well, how about you, Morgan?
Um, I should be streaming Monday nights at 7:30 Central. Um, the writers' room will be sometime, maybe in September. I've talked to Barrett and Tiffany, and yeah, that's it.
And y'all can see me next Wednesday again. I don't I don't know if Nia will be back, so I think she won't be back for a minute.
She might
I
be too
don't
tired.
yeah. So so yeah, and I think that's it. Oh well, poetry November. That thing we do three times out of the year. I have to set up the stream for that. Anyway, well it's still September, but yeah, just keep it on y'all minds in the back there somewhere, and look out for our community tabs about Google sign up forms and stuff. But that's going to be it for us. That's all, folks. I just wanted to say that. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. But have a good night, everyone. Bye.